tell. It's a bird, it's a plane, oh, it's coming in through the mail. I'm a lane switcher, shapeshifter, go grill, plane, so I could hear the pain.
You're getting a look at the most famous building in Foxborough. Opened in 2002, it's Gillette Stadium. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the Dallas Cowboys and the New England Patriots. Ball teed up, Brandon Aubrey out for the kick. And we're off and running from Gillette. Here's a return from the 7. All right, some good work on that run back, Brock. He gets this to the 33.
First and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's first and 10. They'll run it with Travion Henderson. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Gonna be second down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
At the 35-yard line.
Need a better result than that last run. It's second and 8. Henderson on his own read. And they are going to have to face a third down here, but only need a yard at most as this play picks up 7.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Henderson's going to get it on third down. And he won't get back to the line, Brock. They needed one, but they're going to lose one on that play. It's fourth down. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Going for it with May. It's on target to Williams. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. So an 11-yard gain to back up the considerable gamble to go for it there on fourth down, Brock. They're moving the chains. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Operating from the gun. Here's May. Brought in right side. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's a New England first down.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
Good opening drive to this point. They've got another first down at the 34. Here's a design run. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on first down.
He was taken down.
You know, for pitchers, you hear them say, gosh, you got to pitch this guy backwards. For defenses, you got to do the same at times, Kate. You just can't always run it on first. You got to mix in some high percentage pass plays. Otherwise, you're going to get hit right in the face for a loss just like that.
He's going to take this down to the 11-yard line. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Offense getting set. Here's first and 10. From the red zone now. Can't connect on the throw to his running back. That's an incomplete pass. Takes him to second down. Now they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
thrown is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Defense hasn't really found its backbone yet, but maybe just a little sliver of light between the clouds here as they bring up third down.
Yeah, you're not going to likely keep points off the board, but if you can come through with one more stop and limit it to a field goal, yeah, that's at least something to build from.
Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line.
Crazy, crazy, crazy. Crazy, crazy. Five.
May now on third down. Caught just shy of the goal line. Great job rallying to the football. They get him down right at the marker. Fourth down. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. All right, they're going for this. I like this being aggressive from the get-go on their opening drive. Running for it, it's Henderson. He's not going to get there. They hold him out of the end zone, partner, but it is still going to keep this offense on the field. They've got a first and goal.
That's another Patriots first down.
He's going to take it himself. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up. And that right there, an early look at somebody who might just be the impact player in this ballgame.
Yeah, there's no question this strong safety loves to come downhill. Now, as an offense, you've got to adjust. You've got to throw over the top if he's willing to be that aggressive.
From the gun, it's May. Escapes the pocket. Intercepted in the end zone. That's Demario Davis. And the Cowboys take over as he records his 10th career INT.
Yeah, I totally get it. You pass it here because that's what's comfortable. Largely, it's what you did to get down inside the red zone. But so often, what works in theory doesn't work in practice, and it can lead to some pretty nasty results.
Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're first to 3. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Dallas getting everybody set. They've got first and 10. Williams starting with a pass here. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down up at the 6-yard line.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Makes the connection. This is Jaden Blue. And he's going to be brought down up at the 31. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there. Okay, put the ball in your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
New set of downs for him from the 31. First carry here for the former Memphis Tiger. And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. It's a pickup of 26. And that'll be good for a Dallas first down.
I can assure you of one thing. That carry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better.
Williams to throw on first. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 37-yard line.
Through one quarter, neither side breaking through on the scoreboard. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. More from Gillette Stadium in just a minute. Second quarter all set to begin, and it'll be Cowboys football. They'll have second down as they look to continue this good drive. On the move, headed right. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. Trying to get that one to CeeDee Lamb. And now they need to get 4 on third down. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Short pass brought in. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. It's a pickup of 4 yards. And that's good for a Dallas first down. Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot. Give your quarterback a chance.
Handoff on second and short. And he stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be first and goal now.
It is just so hard, Kate, to get these chunk, explosive runs. But what it does now is it especially sets the table in prime scoring position.
Breaking the huddle. Here's first and goal. Back-to-back carries here. And he's in for the touchdown. The Cowboys get the game's first points here in the second. Brandon Aubrey now on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for first and 10.
Crazy, 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 crazy. 5.
Back to work after throwing the pin. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And that'll bring up second down.
Crazy.
Here's the pistol snap to May. And he doesn't get the chance to add on to that play. They still has him across the midfield stripe all the way down to the opposing 42. They get 23 on that one. And the Patriots will have a first down. Offense in the hurry up here. Out of the pistol, Henderson. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Dose of the hurry up offense here. Throwing is May. Setting up the screen with Henderson. And he's right up next to that first down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up third and short.
We've heard it said, and I believe it to my core, football is the ultimate team sport. And a well-run screen like that is the ultimate team play because it takes all 11 doing their job.
Third down, 1 yard to go. Option give to Henderson. And this defense is going to win this round. They hold strong there in the middle, get him down right at the line. Fourth down coming up.
It's weird to say, and it certainly won't show up on the stat sheet, but I want to give a lot of credit to that runner. Even though it didn't gain a yard, it actually took a heck of an effort just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Now May on fourth down. Got a man, and Neighbors has it. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
There's no question the greatest concern there was just getting the first down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains. Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
This is Henderson on second down. And they bring him down, but not before he advances it all the way to the 20. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's a New England first down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the game they did.
Crazy, crazy, crazy.
May on first and 10. Pass it down close. And he's going to have him a first and goal from the 4 as he goes out.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
4 downs to get this across. Here's first and goal. May now from the gun. He's got it. He's in for the New England touchdown. The Patriots start to fight back with their first points of this game. One after is good by Boy Gallis. And the Patriots tie this game 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. Has this at the 6. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Working from the gun, Williams finds a man right side. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. Coming to the line for another first and 10. Williams from the gun. Completed over the middle. And he gets through for a 7-yard gain. The tackle made at the 47.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
Williams to throw. That's caught. Again, it's Kittle. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down.
Look up contested catch in the football dictionary, and you'll see that. I mean, I can't critique the defense there. They're in the hip pocket of that tight end. But these contested catches, these tight ends that can separate with their hands, utilize their body, even when you're covered, you're not.
It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that'll be good for a Dallas first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And this is going to take him into the red zone. He's down at the 16-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Danger, King. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10. This one's caught. And he's fortunate to cover it himself, but the clock still running as we count down to halftime.
You know what? Everybody on the field is going to make mistakes. The key is to clean that up as quickly as he can. Ball carrier loses possession, but he doesn't panic and lose composure. Instead, well, he hops on the ball and he saves the day.
They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Catch made. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. Now Dallas is going to call its second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Ball at the 2 here for second and goal. Now here's Williams. Flushed out of the pocket.
Positive yardage is positive yardage, and he gets what he can before protecting himself and getting out of bounds. But it still leaves him a little bit short of the first, and what looked like a broken play.
Here we go, third and less than a yard. Williams with the sneak. He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have 4th down coming up. Must not have liked what they saw on 4th and 1 there. They're going to take a timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. So 4th down brings out Brandon Aubrey to try for the Cowboys field goal. Angling this one in from the right hash, the challenge here. Aubrey puts it through. And that's going to break our tie and give them a 3-point advantage.
That's tremendous execution right there. Really using every bit of time they had left in a methodical drive. Paying off with points. And remember, they'll get the ball to start the second half as well.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Fielded at the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on 1st down. Back to throw it. Finds him on the crossing route. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Here's Williams. Get some space around midfield. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Jump on. Oh, he lost the football. And he falls on it, so they're going to keep possession and the chance to add to their lead.
We all saw the brief moment of full-on panic between the ball coming out and him getting back on it. The impressive part is he kept his composure while it was still loose. One mistake didn't become 2, and he cleaned it up before any defenders could.
Hits his running back. And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line. A 9-yard gain and good for a 1st down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels. What is that?
Here's Williams again. Has him on the quick hitter. And into the end zone he goes for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys grow the lead coming out of halftime. Mike Evans with the touchdown. Aubrey good on the point after. And the Cowboys make it a 10-point ball game.
17. Patriots 7. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. On the gun, it's May. That one's complete over the middle. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. They gain 11 on that play. And the Patriots will have a 1st down.
At the 46-yard line.
Quick to the left, it's caught. And he'll take it past the midfield stripe and start to push into Cowboys territory.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. He gets 6 on that play. And that's a New England first down. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Here's May on 1st and 10. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Fred Warner. And the Cowboys will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
You know, I can still hear the call all the way up in the booth. Okie, Okie! That's what that whole defense screams after an interception, and you see everybody getting involved. That nearly went for a house call. Just an incredible effort by that offense to run it down, but even with that, they will take that Okie any day. What a huge hit in return for that defense.
Offense to the line fast. They'll try and punch it in. Not able to make a push for that goal line. He's hit for a loss back at the 3. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. 3rd and goal, it's Williams. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. And the Patriots are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
What's that? Eddie, what's that?
Starting on the ground with Henderson. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. Henderson here from the gun. They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
Hey, as much as I love talking about these physical matchups, right now this is psychological. This adds some layers to this 3rd down call. Do you try your hand at another run and hope it fares better? Tougher to go back to it again when it just gets stuffed.
Short pass brought in. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. All set now. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Here goes throw.
Operating from the gun. Here's May. Got a man downfield. This is Neighbors. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And the Patriots will have a 1st down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Eddie, what's that?
First down throw for May. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Malik Neighbors, the one he was throwing for. So that brings up 2nd down.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Crazy.
Again, it's May. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And this defense going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on 3rd down.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, well, he just took his medicine.
This is a tough spot to be in. It's 3rd and very long. 3rd and long for him here. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down. The Patriots have their punting unit out. Only punted once in last week's loss, and he gets this one away. And he's going to set him up with a pretty short field here, Brock, after getting a big chunk on that return.
The 49-yard line.
This, our last play of the quarter. One play action. Williams bails out of the pocket quick. He's going to be forced to throw this one away. That takes us, Brock, to the end of our third quarter. So we're through 3 here. It's the Cowboys who have it with the lead, but the win not secure just yet. After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Gets everything he has under this one. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Kittle makes the catch. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. He'll pick up 14 yards on that one, and that's good for a Dallas 1st down. All set to go now from the 35. Williams off the play fake. Headed out right. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there when he saw the field. It's going to be 2nd down.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And that 2nd down run is only going to manage a yard. So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. That's incomplete left side. T. Higgins, the intended receiver. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. Now Brandon Aubrey will try to knock it through for the Cowboys. From the right hash, this is going to be a 51-yarder. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that pushes the lead up to 13.
Those 3 points could go a long way to securing this W. Makes it a lot more comfortable knowing the other side's got to score a couple touchdowns now. A touchdown to field goal's not going to get it done anymore.
And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10. At their own
New England bringing the offense to the line. 1st and 10.
Crazy.
May now from the gun. He finds his running back, Henderson. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it.
Patriots, 1st down.
1st down, May. And that's completed right side. And he's taken down as he takes this to the 38. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
Taking a chance to the end zone. Somebody there, and he knocks it away. Couldn't connect for it all on that 1st down, so back to the drawing board they go for 2nd. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown, and you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
Here's May again. No luck on the connection. It's incomplete. He was searching for Kyle Williams that time. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Eddie, what's that? Crazy.
To the air yet again, May. And that's a solid stop there to limit the damage. Gave up some, but it's still 4th down. Working quickly here.
It's 4th down.
Desperation time here on 4th. throw is caught by the back. And he's going to go out of bounds just short of that red zone. It's an 8-yard gain, and a great call there on 4th down. Keeps this drive moving.
Translatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
Hey, what's that?
To the air on 1st down, May. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're 1st and 3. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
Hey, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
Here. Movement. Crazy.
May looking to throw. Connects on the crosser. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. Now Dallas is going to call its 2nd timeout. We'll see how judicious they choose to be with that final timeout.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
Crazy. Hey, five. Crazy.
Desperation time here. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
It's a turnover.
Well, I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Down the field, Evans has it. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
He just throws this one away.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Williams from the gun. Down the field, he's got Lamb. There it is, touchdown Dallas.
Take that pain, pass it down like bottles on the wall. Mama said her dad's to blame, but that's his daddy's fault. Oh, there's no one left to call. You stay up counting down the days till you make your escape, but you're afraid you can outrun what's running through your veins. Oh, you're carrying the weight in the dead of night on that broken road. I won't let you walk alone. Oh my brother, you don't have to follow in your bloodline. Oh, we got each other, and if you got tomorrow, then you still got time to break the chain that left you scarred from where you came into who you are. Oh my brother, you don't have to follow in your bloodline. Oh, I won't pretend that I know half the hell you've seen, but that don't mean it's something that you're destined to repeat. Oh, stronger than you think. You know it has to end, but you don't know